Ciao everyone, it's Marchettino and now it's time to show you what I've done to my Yaris GR. Now I can say that it's quick. It's stupidly quick. I wanted to get in the new year with more power for my Yaris GR, and here we are with some truly incredible results. How I did it? Well, let me show you. Boom! This is the answer. So for the moment it's not possible to open and refresh the standard ECU of the GR, so I've gone for another solution. Just install another one. Simple as that. So guys, what you're looking at is an ECU made by Cyvex. This is a motorsport ECU that has been made also in collaboration with the Italian tuner called Acme. It's actually a plug-and-play ECU, so all you have to do is just to take off the standard air filter and then you plug in the new ECU and replace also the lambda sensor. So for the installation and also the remap of the ECU, I brought my GR to Acme. They have developed quite a good knowledge on this car, first because they are working on many of these, and second, they've been hired by Toyota Italia to develop the electronics for the Toyota Yaris GR rally car. That, by the way, they share the same ECU. So basically the result was quite interesting also prior remapping the car, because first we wanted to see how much power the car was delivering, fully stock with just a titanium exhaust and 100 octane fuel. Check this out. We've done quite a few dyno runs stock, and the best result we've had was 286 horsepower and 396 Newton meters of torque. I've already heard about a fully stock Yaris GR develop at least 10 horsepower more than what they claimed, and this one without the OPF delete, well, this kind of number is quite fair and realistic. So once we realized which kind of numbers this car had, Acme started to work on the new ECU by making this car quite incredible in terms of power. Seriously. So guys, what you're looking at are the charts of the several dyno runs we've done with the car. Now this GR has 3 different maps I can choose with a button on the steering wheel. So the blue line marks the car stock, and then let's start from the pink line, which marks the first map optimized for 95 octane fuel. Here we find a very similar power from the blue line, 286 horsepower and 413 Newton meters of torque, but as you can see, the peak of torque is a little bit lower. Then with the green line, also this map is optimized for 95 octane fuel. Here we have 314 horsepower and 431 Newton meters of torque. And then the big deal with the red line, this is optimized for the 100 octane fuel, and here we find a whopping 334.9 horsepower and 478 Newton meters of torque. Now we're going to take the car for a drive, but I already tell you that now it feels like to be driving a completely different vehicle. I've done also a comparison between stock and remapped, and this is the result. So as you can see, from 0 to 100, you cannot really tell a big difference. 0 to 100 kilometers per hour has been tracked with a fully stock car with just exhaust in 5 seconds, and with the remapped GR in 4.8 seconds. This is not really a big difference, but what you can really feel is the way the car keeps accelerating above 100 kilometers per hour. In fact, from 0 to 200, stock was tracked in about 20 seconds. With the GR remapped, I tracked it in about 16.6 seconds. And it's not bad in both cases, as we think that Toyota claims 0 to 100 in 5.5 seconds, and the unofficial 0 to 200 has been tracked in about 21.2 seconds. I think the time has come to take the GR for a drive and tell you how does it feel like to drive it with so much power and torque. Right, we have a tunnel in front of us, and finally I can drive through the tunnels with a big smile on my face, because when I had the stock exhaust, it was so quiet. much. I like this new exhaust. Let's try to do launch control in this straight line. You cannot even believe the combination of turbo, all-wheel drive, so much torque. Well, now you can really feel behind your neck all this extra power, and the acceleration, it's truly incredible. And I'm still driving on winter tires, and now you can feel even more difference between every driving settings, normal, sport and track mode. So now let's switch to sport mode. We have the power delivery, 30% of the power in the front and 70 in the back. And you can bet that now with so much extra power and driving it in this condition, it's winter time, so low temperature, the road is kinda moist. Now the rear starts to get quite tail happy. The car slides in first, second and sometimes even in third gear depending on the conditions of the road. So basically now in sport mode you can really oversteer with just the power of the engine. You don't really need the handbrake that much. But still you have the all-wheel drive that allows you to play safely because it gives you a great sense of traction. And still, if we switch back to track mode, the car basically is glued to the road. So you can enjoy all the power safely and increase even more the performance, because with so much extra power, now you feel even more that the all-wheel drive is working so much to unleash all the power without making the car slide. It's a car designed to be driven like this on a road like this. You can feel the turbo wake up at around 2,500 RPMs, and now we have a very steady and powerful boost until the red line, 7,000 RPMs. As you remember, the stock Yaris GR red lines at 7,250 RPMs, but it's pointless to hit the engine until that kind of range, because around 6.5 you don't feel any power at all when it's stuck. But now you have such a great boost from 2.5 until 7,000. This car never stops to accelerate. The best is yet to come. I'm so excited about this because I already enjoy this car very much, but there is still a very good room of improvement. And also another pretty cool feature that Acme has added on my GR is the fact that now I can keep the foot pushed down on the throttle and change gear at the same time. Just look. And also hear how quickly I can shift gears. It's basically like a sequential gearbox, and with this kind of feature the gear changes are way quicker. I hope this clutch is gonna last at least until the end of this year. With so much extra torque, with launch control, I don't have to use launch control that much, otherwise I'm gonna burn the clutch very quickly. So what else, guys? I am absolutely speechless, not just by the potential that this car is able to offer, but also by the incredible work that Acme has done on my car. Like I already mentioned, seriously, now it feels like to be driving another Yaris GR. I don't want to drive another fully stock Yaris GR anymore, now that I know how my car is like to drive. It's so fun, it's so fast. And also in the video description below you can find all the contacts if you want to get in touch with Acme to make your Yaris GR way quicker and fun. I hope you guys did enjoy the video, and make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel for more. And as always, thanks for watching. Ciao!